Guys, back again with another conference championship preview or playoff preview. This is my Pats versus Broncos preview. I didn't get time to do a review for the Pats Chiefs game, but it was just an unbelievable win. I'm sure a lot of Pats fans, as well as me, are happy with the way the match went about. Basically, I mean, the score at the end looked pretty close, but we've had quite a few games this season where a team has got basically garbage time points and made it look reasonable. But I would say that throughout the match we dominated for most parts of it and never really looked like losing the match. So in that sense, it's obviously a really big positive, because obviously now we're going to Denver to play the championship game. I mean, in my opinion, I can't see us losing to Denver this time around, even with it being in Denver. I just think it's a totally different game to when we played them in like week 11, week 12 when it was, and they beat us because we obviously didn't have the offensive weapons back then. And yeah, just being able to beat the Chiefs, who were in such good form, because I honestly believe if the Chiefs had got past us, they would have beaten the Broncos. Or they would beat the Broncos. So, yeah, just a great win. The offense, they had, after the first drive, which they scored a touchdown on, I think they had like 2 or 3 where they just couldn't get much going. It was a couple of free and outs. But after that, for the majority, we got points when we needed them just to extend the lead, and Gronk got 2 touchdowns. Which was great. Edelman had a few drops early on, but then was brilliant. Oh, sorry guys, my cat is just literally obliterating my couch. Yeah, Gronk had a couple touchdowns. Edelman, after a few drops, had a good game. LaFell had a couple catches. Steven Jackson ran the ball all right as well. The offensive line was a lot better, but I thought it would be, but I didn't know how good it would be compared to how shocking it's been, really. And then the defense was great. Dante Hightower, Jamie Collins, just flat out studs at linebacker, in my opinion. Malcolm Butler had a pretty good game, not one of his best, but a good enough game. Chandler Jones got forced a fumble that was pretty critical at the stage of the match. He seemed to tweak his knee. And went off for a bit, so hopefully that's nothing too serious. One guy who I think, Akeem Hicks, I would love us to re-sign him. Obviously we got him in the trade with the Saints, but a few people have mentioned that the way he's played, he's got quite a few sacks since he was traded to us, and he's just been an absolute disruptive force in the middle. He has been really good the last few weeks, Akeem Hicks, and if we don't re-sign him, which I'd like us to, because if we don't, he's going to make some real good money somewhere else. He's played really, really well. So that was obviously, Bill Belichick is probably the best coach at mid-season trades and stuff like that. So just a great trade, a great player to bring in. Hopefully we can re-sign him, because he said he loves to being in New England. So that would be positive, because he's a young up-and-coming defensive lineman. Malcolm Brown at defensive tackle, the rookie, has been amazing as well. Patrick Chung as well covered Travis Kelce amazingly well, so that was great. The Broncos linebacker Brandon Marshall was chatting a bit of chatting out of his arse, basically, actually, yesterday. But if players want to do that, they should know by now, when you talk trash about the Pats or a player, they'll come back and basically fuck you up. So Brandon Marshall was saying, yeah, Gronk is a great player because he pushes off. Okay, well, we'll see what happens Sunday then, mate. We'll see what happens. That's just a silly comment. Yeah, there's not much to really add. It's just, the Broncos are trying to be tough guys, trying to be, act a bit like they're all that, but I think the Pats will win. I think we're a much better team. I think the best game out of the two will be the Panthers-Cardinals, because I think that could be an unbelievable game. Whereas ours, I'm not going to say it's going to be one-sided or anything like that. I mean, my prediction is 30-20 to obviously us, the Patriots. So Not a huge win, because obviously we're in Denver and they are good because they've made it this far. But I just think with Edelman getting that first game back, I wouldn't have wanted him to his first game back after the injury and not be 100% and play against the Broncos because of how good they are in the secondary. The fact that he got the game against the Chiefs, who are also really good, and now he's back in, he's back used to the full game speed now with that game against the Chiefs. He'll be much more ready against the Broncos than he was against the Chiefs. And obviously because they've got great secondary, it's good that he got that first game back out the way. Amendola the same. So yeah, I think we'll pull out the win. 30-20 is my prediction, guys. So let me know what your prediction is under the video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and see you soon.